news coming in, reactions coming in from across the world. Now, Germany's defense minister has said that US strikes have helped remove a major threat. So, Germany also supporting the US strikes there, and they are saying that the strikes have helped remove a major threat. So, the United States are getting in some support there. All right, let's get also a perspective. Mr. Suresh Kumar Goel is with us. He's a former diplomat. Sir, another question, that is very significant is, the role of the United States as far as the world international affairs is concerned, the world politics is concerned, because earlier it was being said that America is trying to reduce its role in the politics of other countries, and in fact that is one of the reasons, this is one of the points that Donald Trump had made while he was being voted to power. But now with this present scenario, how do you see America's role expanding in other conflicts in the world as well?
That's a very good question. In fact, we all know that Trump was elected as the president of the USA on a kind of end of war platform, ending all the world wars and to bring peace back to the globe. That is what he was advocating. And he said he tried to end Russia-Ukraine war. He tried to basically end the war in Gaza by declaring that Gaza could become a kind of a marina beach and all those kind of things. And therefore, attack on Iran came as a bit of a shock. Not a surprise, because even though the world was expecting pressure from the USA on Iran, they were in talks with each other in Oman. They were talking about the Iran's nuclear program. Iran was willing to go along with the talks, and therefore for USA to suddenly intervene through these bombings came as a huge shock and a surprise. I do not know really what the calculus in the USA or in Trump's mind was by undertaking these kind of strikes. But one thing is certain, that these strikes, these attacks are not going to take away from the USA's thesis of peace. Nobody is going to really talk about USA as, or Trump, not the USA per se, but Trump as the champion of peace really anymore. That is not going to happen. Number two, I think the questions are going to be raised now as to what Israel and the USA objectives are in Iran. As I said earlier, if it was simply the question of the nuclear program, the talks were going on, enrichment program was being discussed, and there could have been ways through the diplomacy and through talks. Israel attacked when the talks were going on the plea that the talks are not going anywhere and they have to be destroyed. And therefore, I think it has brought in a lot more uncertainty and stability in the region, both in Iran and I would say even in the Middle East, because many of the fighters in the Middle East were fighting with the support of Iran. And it is going to change with what happened in the West Asia. So let us see what happens. There's a lot of uncertainty.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for your insights on the big story that we are tracking.